Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ride 2 here on this channel. I'm kpg-gooner here, and in today's episode guys we're going to start it off with the weekly challenge, and then we're going to get into something new in today's episode. Now we're going to get into that in a minute, but let's get this weekly challenge out the way. So we've got to try and get a 309.465 on this trial, so let's get into it and see if we can do it. So here we go. Right guys, so here we go with the weekly challenge around the Kato temples in Japan on this Italian bike. Let's see if we can get the gold first time. I'm not sure how difficult it's going to be, but I thought why not do it in first person as well. Oh god, that was close. Didn't think I was going to turn it in. Now you don't get to alter any of the settings on these weekly challenges. You just got to ride the bike as it comes and try and do it. So I thought I'd do it in this view just to add to the difficulty. Now I'm not sure whether it's the full circuit, but looking at the time you've got to do it in, I think that's the full circuit. So let's see if we can do it. Right, let's get a nice turn into this. Oh god, the back end squirming around a bit. Right, let's try and slow it down, turn it in, and oh god, we're already nearly 5 seconds up on the time already. Are you sure? We can't be riding. Oh no, it's not the full circuit, so it's going to the right. So I don't know whether this is a different version of this circuit, but surely not. That's going to send us back round to the start again. Yeah, it is. So get a nice turn in there. Well, that's odd. Let's just wait. Oh god, popped a bit of a wheelie there. Let's just see what the split time says when we get to it and see how much we're... 30 seconds. Oh, I think the game's made a mistake. That time is... that's too easy to get. We're easily going to do the 309. We're possibly going to do it under 2 minutes. Because you've only got this bit here. Let's just try and turn it in. Be careful. Yeah, we're coming towards the finish line. We've only got one more turn and then it's the finish line. So I think Milestone have made a bit of a mistake on this weekly challenge. I think all of us should blitz this challenge really easily. So let's just try and slow it down. Look, we're over 53 seconds. Oh, be careful. Nearly a minute up on the time. So there you go guys, we're easily going to get the gold in this weekly challenge. Now that is really, really odd that they would make that sort of mistake, and we easily achieve it. Yeah, 152, and I think I could go a lot quicker as well. I reckon I could get into the 140s. Well, I'll take it anyway. It's another 6 stars. Right, we're going to get into something new now, guys, in today's episode. And we're going to tackle the team versus team. This is another game mode, and I haven't touched it since I've had the game, because I know that you have to upgrade your teammates to actually be more competitive in this game mode. Now, we've upgraded a couple of our teammates. One's a level 2 and one's a level 6. It's not the highest, but we're going to start at the bottom and see if we can work our way up. Now, we're going to get into this game mode now, guys. This could be really exciting, so let's get straight into it. So here we go. So here we go guys, we enter the team versus team. Now you've got to work your way right up to number 1, and there's different challenges on different types of motorcycles, and these are going to be ones that you've got in your garage. So the first one's 2-stroke, so we're going to have to use a 2-stroke out of our garage and enter it in this challenge. So it'll be 4 teammates against 4 AI riders, which is going to be really good. You've got 10,000 credits to win, plus you get a reward of one of these bikes down the bottom. Now, so the first one's up to 300 performance points, and it's a 2-stroke 250cc. So I'm going to use my RS 250, which I think would be perfect for this challenge. I'm not sure whether my teammates get that bike as well, but I'm feeling pretty confident we should be okay in this one with the levels my teammates are at. So let's get straight into this, guys, and see if we can do this. We may do 2 of these in today's episode, so let's get going. Right guys, so the first race in this team versus team is around a Nürburgring GP. So looking at our teammates, so we've got 3 teammates. One's on a TZR and the other 2 are on RS 250s, which is awesome. Now the Italian rider is my level 6, I think, and the Spanish riders are level 2. So I'm not sure how good they're going to be, but hopefully we will push to the front in this race. I'm going to try and win myself, get the most points, and win this challenge, and then we will do a second one, guys, after this. So let's get straight into it, guys. This could be exciting, so here we go. The good thing about this challenge, guys, is it's not just down to me. I could win the race, but if my teammates don't finish higher than some of the other riders, then we're not going to win the challenge. So I've got to hope that the levels of my riders is going to get me through this challenge. So let's see if I can do what I can do and win the race. Now, one of my teammates has got a good start as well. Let's just try and be nice and careful. Can I dive up the inside, get into that first turn just ahead of him? Oh, God, went a little bit wide, but that's okay. So the two Aprilias get out in front, and that's an awesome start. I want all my teammates to try and get to the front. Oh God, a little bit of contact with my teammate. Please don't take your own teammate off. That could be a bit embarrassing. Right, let's just try and get nice and turned now. I haven't managed to do a setup for this bike, for this circuit, so I'm running on the standard setup. Hopefully it should be okay, because I haven't actually raced around this circuit much, especially not on this bike. So let's see if we can get a nice turn in. But I do like the Aprilia RS250. I had a 125 version of this and I absolutely loved it. They're really, really good bikes, very light, very quick. And let's see if we can just hold this from the front. So looking at the track map, my teammates are in blue. So we're doing brilliant at the start here. So I think the two other teammates on the RS have managed to get away. Now these were going to be the dominant bike. Out of all the bikes I saw in the lineup, these are the strongest. But we may face harder challenges in the second team versus team challenge, but we will get into that. I've just got to race my own race and hope my teammates don't make any mistakes. Let's just try and be nice and careful on this first lap. I haven't raced around this circuit in a while, so I'm going to just have to just try and settle in on this first lap. The bike is understeering a little bit, and that may be a little bit of an issue. I'm just going to have to compensate for that and just brake a little bit more and get it nice and turned in. Right, hold the speed through here. Now I didn't adjust the gearing as well. I could have done that actually, because you do have quite a decent long straight here which you can get up to a decent speed. No, that's not too bad. Right, slow it down, try and get a nice turn through here. Oh, that was nice and smooth. That's what I like for the first lap. Let's just try and be a little bit more consistent on the second lap. Oh God, didn't like that. We managed to turn in and just open the throttle, and there we go. So that's the first lap out the way, and we're leading this first team versus team challenge. And looking at the track map, all three of my teammates are in front of the other team, which is absolutely brilliant. So we could get a decent point here to win this first challenge. But let's just see if we can be. Oh God, went really wide in there. Really struggled to turn it into those corners, and again not nice and tight. Now this is, I might make adjustments on this bike if I have to race it again. It just doesn't turn in very well. But the only track I've really raced this round was I think was the French Riviera, I think. Maybe one other circuit, and I don't think the setup that I had saved for that was any good for this circuit, so I didn't want to just use it just in case it made it more difficult than the standard setup. And it's not too bad. Let's just try and it's just not turning in at the front as much as I'd like. I'm having to use a little bit more front brake to just turn that front end in, but we're managing to pull away, which is absolutely brilliant. So the three amigos on the Aprilias are pulling away, and they're showing that these are the best bikes in this category. I think they are. Right, let's see if we can just try and get a better line through here and try and hold the speed. I want to stay ahead of my teammates if I can. I want to win the race still. But if I get in a challenge where my teammates are in front of me and I'm struggling to keep up, I'm not going to worry too much, because this is a team event. So this is what you want, really. It's not just about you winning, but if I can win the race, I will do that. But if I don't, as long as my teammates are in front of me, I will be very defensive and try and hold off the other team if I can. So that's the way you've got to play it. Now, it's going to start off relatively easy, and as we get up to the higher rounds, it's going to be on the faster and more powerful bikes and on the harder circuits. I definitely think that's how they're going to play it on this. But you can only move up one level as you complete it. You can't go to the top and then come back down. You've got to work your way up. So hopefully by then I will get my levels up on my teammates, and I'll be able to upgrade them to higher levels, because I don't think on the higher levels, level 2 and level 6 are going to compete. and you want them to compete. So, and that's not a bad lap time there. So we are doing okay. Right, let's try and get nice and tight. Slow it down, slow it down. Be careful. And again, we've gone into there a little bit too fast, but we've managed just to hold on to it. And my teammates are keeping up with me, so I'm not absolutely blitzing it, so I'm not pushing it too hard. There's no point ruining and coming off by pushing it too much. Let's just keep it nice and steady and just try and hold it through there. These 250s are very, very good, very light, so you can just crack them into the corners really, really well. I think the brakes could be a little bit better on these bikes, but with the two-stroke engine, they don't have any engine braking at all, so it's all down to the brakes, and you really notice it into the corners when you let your hand off the throttle. It doesn't slow down as quick as you would like, but it's something that you adjust to as you race on different bikes on this game. And that's what I like about these games, is that you do get a good sense of a different type of engine, a different feel of the bike. And it's absolutely, they've done a really good job with that, I think, anyway. Right, let's just try and hold it through there. Nice and smooth. Still holding that lead, and we've really, really bombed away. And I think there's only one teammate, which I can't see on the map. I'm hoping that he's still in fourth position, and that would be absolutely brilliant. But we will check. No, I thought I saw a red marker there, so it looks like one of my teammates is struggling, and that was probably the one on the TZR. So yeah, he has fallen back behind. But 3 out of the 4 is not bad. Let's see if we can finish this off in style and take the win. And we've actually improved through that last split point, so that was good. Right, slow it down, slow it down. And again, see, as you let off the throttle, it doesn't slow down as quick. Oh, God, just caught the curb there a little bit there, but you got away with that. So that's all right. You can go across that bit. That was quite close, actually. But, yeah, 3 out of this team. Out of the 4 is not a bad result. Right, race it to the line. We're going to take a victory ourselves in this first race on the awesome RS250, which is absolutely brilliant. And there we go. Awesome. So we should have won that team event quite easily. And plus, guys, after these events, you don't just get 10,000 credits. You also get the opportunity to choose a reward as well, which is good. I like that. So it adds loads of bikes to your garage as well, because that is the costly part of this game. I mean, I went for the credit boost, and I think that's made a difference to my whole experience in this game. I've had more credits to spend, but yeah, we won that pretty easily. Only one person let us down, but we took the win. Now we're going to jump into the next round, guys, and see what challenge is upon us. So here we go. But before we jump into the next round, we've got to choose a reward. Now, between these two bikes, now we've got another 250 there, and we've got a 400cc Honda. Now, I'm just thinking what I've got in my garage, because I like to keep a range of bikes. I don't think I have one in that range, but obviously I've definitely got 250. So I'm going to go with this one, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Honda. I think because I haven't got any in that range. So we're going to take the Honda. So that's a reward that we're going to stick in our garage. And then we're going to jump straight back into the team versus team and see what challenge we've got next. It could be a difficult one, guys. But it could be a really fun one. So let's get straight into that now, guys. So here we go. Oh my god, guys, a supermoto team versus team challenge. Oh, this is going to be awesome around this really difficult Italian circuit. Now, this should be interesting. Plus, another 10,000 credits up for grabs, another bike as a reward. This should be interesting. Now, we're going to get straight into it. And I think I'm going to use my KTM as it did really well in a previous video a little while ago. So let's get straight into it, guys. This could be interesting. Right, guys, I had no setup for this race, as the last setup I had was before I lost all my data on my old PS4. So we're just going to have to go in this challenge with the standard settings. Hopefully I'll do all right. Let's get straight into it, guys. This could be interesting. Right, here we go, guys. I'm going to just try my hardest to try and get to the front, but this could be a really challenging race. I'm not sure how my team's going to do in this race, but there's going to be a lot of contact trying to hug those corners around this circuit. Oh, God, a bit of contact into that first corner, so I'm trying to bomb out. But we've got to try and stick with the leaders if we can around here. Let's try and dive up the inside, and we've managed to get up to P4. But it's all about not crashing out, I think, in this challenge, and that was not too bad there through there, so we've managed to get up to P3. Let's have a bit of bad start, dive up the inside and into second, try and hold it. Oh God, he tried to get back past, just trying to hold it nice and tight. You've got to get right onto the apex around this circuit and just keep it nice and tight. That's the only way you can get around it, and I've managed to get around him into first place. Right, it's all about trying to hold on to it though. Let's try and get nice and tight, be careful on the brakes so I don't slide off. Got a little bit wider, and he's taking the inside line onto the grass there, but you can't help it on this circuit, and I've managed to get back into the lead. This is going to be a challenge, and onto the straight. Now I've just got to try and hold it now, and we're into the lead. I'm looking at the track map, my team are all spread out. This could be a really hard challenge. I've got to make sure I've got to try and win just to get those points, because I can see quite a few of the red team do really well in this race, and if we don't finish in the better positions, we might not do this challenge, and we would have to do it all over again. So that's try and hold on to it. So we've got nice and tight, and we've improved on the split time there as well. So that's absolutely brilliant. Right, getting nice and tight into this corner, not as tight as I'd like. I'm just holding off one of the other team's riders, and I've got to try and be nice and tight onto this corner to avoid him trying to get up the inside, but it's really difficult. And again, I've got a little bit wider, and he's right behind me. I've got to be careful, and he's niggling at my back wheel. He's just pushed me out a little bit wider. Get turned in, and he's taking the lead. Right, let's try and dive up the inside, try and take the inside again, and we managed to get past him. Oh my God, this is a fight going towards the final lap. Let's just try and hold on to it, and he's right behind me. This is going to be a fight to see who can win this, and I've got really fast into that corner. That wasn't great, and he's going to go on the outside, but is he going to be able to get it? No, he just clipped my back wheel there, and he's clipped me again in the inside, and again he's clipped me. Oh my God, and again he's going for it. He's really trying to put me off, and he's taken the lead, but I've got the inside line into that corner, which is absolutely brilliant, and I've pushed him out, and I think he's just gone over the curb and almost cracked me off, but I've managed to hold on to it. Now he's going to try and come around the inside there, and I'm really trying to hold on to it here, and I've got a little bit wider into that corner. I've got to be careful through there, try and turn it over, be careful. Oh God, just caught a bit of the grass there. Be careful, don't want to get a warning or a penalty. Oh God, just caught a bit more of the corner there. Really struggling to hold on to these corners as I'm trying to hold it, and he's made more contact there. We've come to the last couple of corners. This is going to be really tricky, but as long as I can get onto that straight, I feel that I can hold on to it. We have slowed down slightly on this challenge. Onto the grass, get back on the tarmac, but we've got a bit of a lead. Oh my God, what a frantic race this has been. And there you go, guys, wheelie up, and we win. But does our team get in the best positions in this race? That is the thing. Did we come out on top? Well, I got first, but did our team win? That's what we want to know. So we're going to just quickly get into that before I start celebrating. And did we win it? Did we win it? Please? Yes, we won it. Only just, but we only just. Oh, 6 points. Right, we're going to get into choosing our reward, and then I'm going to show you what's coming next, guys. So let's get straight into that now. Here we go. Right, but first up, guys, we've got to choose a reward. Now, the 2 bikes up is a Super Duke and another Supermoto. So, I'm thinking I've already got one of those KTMs in my garage. So, I don't think it's worth having 2 of them, but we'll quickly have a look at the stats. Now, yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Aprilia, I think. Because I haven't tried the Aprilia yet. So, well, yeah, we'll have one of them because I've already ridden the Super Duke. And that's another bike added to the garage, which is absolutely awesome. My garage is getting huge, which is absolutely brilliant. Right, we're going to check out what team versus team is coming next. And if you want to see more of this series, guys, let me know in the comments below. Please give this video a big thumbs up. It's been awesome. I've really enjoyed this new, well, not new, but other game mode that I hadn't touched. Plus, we are going to be doing some of the championships very soon as well, guys. But the one coming up next is Classy Riders. So I don't know what sort of bikes that's going to be. We'll find out in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all your support, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye, guys.